Good day, everyone. I'm coming to you today to explain to you in detail Forum number 4, Professional Use of Microsoft Office Suite. This opens up on Monday, March 22nd, and is going to be open until Thursday, the 15th of April at 12 noon. So please understand that you have you have longer than 3 weeks to complete this post, which includes the Easter holiday, and there's no extension on posting, all right, at least for Mr. Davey's section. You can speak to your individual lecturers if they want to allow late posts. Remember, you're only required to do one post, and it should be a well thought out, complete 2-paragraph essay, which requires proper APA 6th edition citation, both where the references are used and also at the end in the reference section. This has been the same thing for all of the forum posts thus far, and I hope that by now all of you are able to complete the forum posts according to the required elements. So it says for this post you will call or visit a local business, a non-governmental organization, a government office, or something similar or alike. You will introduce yourself as a UB student conducting a research assignment into professional uses of Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel in the execution of their daily duties. For your reference, you will get the name of the entity, the location, the person's name, and their position within the organization. So for example, if you were to find somebody who is a public officer, like say for somebody who works for Belize Tax Services, or maybe somebody who works for fisheries, then you would put down the name of the business as fisheries, or the name of the entity is under Ministry of Financial Resources, so it'd be fisheries, and then you want to put down the person's position and their name, right? And then what branch they work in, whether it's Punta Gorda, Belize City, Hopkins, wherever it may be, right? Your first paragraph will be on which word processing software they have on their computer. So that means you're going to need to know, are they using Microsoft Word? And if they are, then you have to basically give the version. So are they using Microsoft Word 2016, 2019, and so forth? Then you're going to tell us how they use it, right? So what types of reports, what types of things do they type using Microsoft Word? The second paragraph, which will be on spreadsheet software, they will have on their computer, the version again, and how they use it. And again, more than likely, if they have Microsoft Word 2016, then you can pretty much bank that they probably have Microsoft Excel 2016. But some of them may be using something else. They may be using Open Office, for example, right? So you have 2 paragraphs, one for each of the different software that they can use, one being word processing and one being spreadsheets. Then again, you're going to tell us how they use the Excel spreadsheets. Please keep safe when visiting an office, and only do so if you can't reach them through a phone, WhatsApp, email, or some other virtual method. So in this particular case, you will not be putting a reference like from Google. The reference is going to be the person's name, and then obviously you could put the date that you spoke to them, right? So like for example, if I spoke to somebody named Jeremiah Vasquez, then my reference could be Vasquez 2021. Right? And then in the bottom, I'm going to list them as a person. So I'm going to list down where they work, what is the entity name, if it's a private business, public business, GOB, whatever, and then the location, and then their name, and then their position. Okay? You can talk to one person and give one reference and list it as for both paragraphs. So you would list basically at the end of each paragraph, you would list the person's name and the year, right? And then at the end, you would list the information that I just told you to put at the end, right? If you speak to 2 people, then obviously you could put 2 references. So for this one, you actually will only have to have the one reference for the entire essay, but it will be cited twice, right? Remember to answer the question completely and fully. I noticed in the last forum that a lot of people like to fill their essay with things that are not requested. Right? Like for example, here is not where you're going to give me the history of Microsoft Word, who invented it and where it came from. That's not what's being asked. What's being asked is what these people use it for in a business setting. right? So it's important that you understand, because most of you are going to be going into work when you finish your college, you hope, and you would like to know what types of things that you're going to be creating with the same software in a real world scenario. So this is the reason for this activity. Please remember, if you do not list a reference, you will get a 0. Please remember, if you do not do a post, you will get a 0, right? Please make sure you answer both of the questions to satisfy the content contribution. Make sure you cite the reference in each paragraph and list it at the end. And then also, for clarity and mechanics, please watch your spelling. Please remember that proper nouns such as Word and Excel should be capitalized. All right, folks, this is it, and this is your last forum. I know you're going to be upset and sad to see them go, but this is your last forum, and I wish you luck. Thank you.